Hello, this video is to show how to create overlays to be displayed inside the game over the actual display to hide something you don't want someone else to see. For this example, we're going to take a Christmas tree and we're going to select everything white and get rid of it, or at least attempt to. All right, that looks pretty good. By the way, this program is open source. It's called GIMP, G-I-M-P. All right, once I have what I want selected to be deleted, I just click the delete key. And then I just want to get rid of the selection there. By the way, to get rid of what you have selected, you hold Control and left click. Notice that when I have it selected and I hit the Control, next to the icon is a minus symbol. If I wanted to add more, I'd hold Shift. Notice there's a plus there. So we want to get rid of that. All right, so we're going to export this as, and we're going to go down here to the bottom. We're going to select PNG, and we're just going to call this Regnum tree. And then we're going to stick that in, created a folder here somewhere, Regnum tree. I'm going to say export. Then we're going to need a smaller one for our icon. So we're going to scale this down. We're going to say 220. That's pretty small. Scale that out and export that. Do the exact same thing. PNG. This one we're going to call 2, just to differentiate. All right, now that we have our icon and our main photo created, we're going to go over to Steam. You will have already installed Overlay Studio. I'm going to open that up, go to Create, choose Picture. We're going to call it Regnum Tree. Go to our pictures, find our big one, and then go to the thumbnail, choose the right side, and we're going to click Create. And then we're going to uncheck this Show Overlays here. All right, so we find our tree, select it, say Add to Screen, and then we click Move. Now we can move it. Hit Enter. Now you can size it. That's over here on the right-hand side. Then move it again. Enter. Now to hide and show, it's Control Shift F2. And then to get rid of the red outline, just go to Library. Now we go over to the game, fire that up. Notice it's already being displayed. Just go into the game. Make sure it's where you want it to be. If it's not, you don't have to do the Control Shift F2. You just tab out, click on the actual item, move it, hit Enter, go back over to your area there. That's where I would like it to be displayed. So now I'm good. Hope this helps. So now it's in the game being displayed, and it will be there until you hit Control Shift F2. You can put as many of these on the screen as you'd like. So let's just say I want to add icon of my actual character here. I'm going to tab back out, add to screen, move, put it over where I want it to be, hit enter, back over to library to make the red border go away, and it is already back in the game. It might blink a couple times just so the game recognizes what's being displayed. And there you go. Let's just say you wanted to a little more extravagant about you wanted to put on your screen. You could do something like add a picture frame, expand it out as far as you can go. So you have a border on the screen, maybe like you're watching some kind of Harry Potter movie through an active picture. And remember, if you ever get stuck and you can't see, Control Shift F2 hides it so you can get back to your settings. And we're going to expand this out. Anywhere on the screen you can select. You don't actually have to select the artwork there. We're going to expand it out some more. Move it out. That looks decent. Not perfect, but all right. So then we're going to grab our other items we want on the screen and make it look like they're on the frame there itself. Then you can size those as well just by clicking the settings. You can click through the actual item and where you want it. I think I went a little too big there. Move it down just a tad. Right, and then switch back over to the game. Oop, I forgot to click back on the library there. Make that border go away. And so there we go. Get as extravagant as you want. I could even hide the controls down here if I wanted to. Now let's just say we wanted to create an overlay to add to an existing video later. All we'd have to do is go to your desktop, make your desktop a solid color. We're going to make it a light color. Yeah, let's go for orange. You would open up or bring up your overlay you've created. Click print screen on your keyboard. Select everything. Go to your photo editing program. Select your magic tool. Maybe orange isn't the best color. I grab an awful lot. Yeah, not a bad color. By the way, I'm holding control and scrolling my mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Shift to add additional colors. And while I'm left clicking, I'm dragging so that it grabs more of that color. Single click just grabs in the single color range. And it looks like we got quite a bit of the color out. Click delete. I've got a little bit left, but it shouldn't be too visible when we're actually using it as a display, but we can go ahead and select a little bit more here. Delete that, and then I want to use this free hand tool to get rid of this. So I'm just going to first unselect all that with my whip, and then I'm gonna manually click here a few times just to get out of this. It's a pretty small area, so it's not going to be too visible, but I kind of go overkill. Let's see how that looks. Pretty good. All right, then we're going to file export as. We're going to go to a PNG. We're going to call this overlay. We'll just call it main for the moment, just because we're testing this out. Then we have this nice little photo here. Transparent background. You can see some colors here, but we could really get detailed. It'd take a long time. All right. Then you just go into your program like OBS and you would lay this over your current video. All right, now let's just go grab an existing video, drop it into here so you can see that it didn't have an overlay, and then we'll grab that image we created and put it over the top and remove it a few times. You can see that it was added after the fact. I hope everyone enjoyed the video and were able to use this in your videos.